Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how are you today? Well, if you haven't signed up for our newsletter yet, please do so. Get a hold of me or Trish. Our information is always in the description box below, okay? And we'll get you set up. So, before we get started, you know me. Grab your coffee. Possibly a large bag of chocolate, okay? Because you just never know with me or what's going on in the world, okay? I'll tell you, because it's going to get crazy around here. So, all right, the first thing that we're going to talk about, okay? And I'm going to throw some pictures up at you, all right? Because I really like when you guys send me pictures, all right, of what you're seeing in your parts of the world and the country, okay? Now, this picture is from Venezuela. And it is nothing to do, nice stormy bug, it's nothing to do with groceries, but it has everything to do with their water, okay? Thank you. So this picture that was attached is what their water looks like coming from the pipes. And I will say this, I don't even think a life straw or any kind of anything that we have in our house would be able to clean this water, sanitize this water, or even make it drinkable, okay? So I will put this picture in for you right now, okay? Hang on. Okay, so this picture is from a subscriber who lives in Eastern Washington near Spokane, okay? And this is the price of crab legs last week. They usually pay around $15 to $20 a pound. Now, when you see this picture, you're going to say, but it's normally $15 to $20 a pound. Yeah, not anymore. Okay, so hang on. So this email was sent to me by a subscriber who lives not too far from me. Okay, she lives in Ocala, Florida. She says, the Dollar Tree store has no canned foods. Lots of bare shelves, again. Halloween candy, Pretty Bear. They had 3 packs of 6 mini 4 Musketeer bars. I got 2. And they had like gummy bears and Skittles. For chips, they had Lay's in the cans, 1 row on the end part. They had almost no baby stuff. Cleaning stuff bare, 2 dish soaps, 1 cleanser. No paper towels or toilet paper. Bar soap, they had 8 bars of single bars, like off-brands. Walmart was packed, so I skipped it. And she said, oh, remember when I told you about my bank that it changed its policy? Well, I went to the ATM today to deal with some stuff and put a deposit of cash into the bank to pay credit cards. I took a cab like always. The driver and I are friends. No discount, laugh out loud. But she said if the ATM was okay. I said yes. And she said she changed bank from Regions to City because of the ATM. 3 times she went to Regions Bank ATM and it doesn't work. Regions has 1 ATM at any given branch. Citibank has a few. So if one does not work, they have 3 others. And odds are that 1 ATM will work. We have no Rural King here. I've never heard of until you mentioned it. Yeah, because, you know, I always shop at Rural King for a lot of things, right? So she says, now on to Publix, the older store, not the newer one. Canned goods, good, but some types are out. Example, Chef Boyardee, say beefaroni, not there, but other types are. Paper towels, toilet paper, good, but buy two only, so there are limits. We got subs at the deli, no avocado or guacamole, so my veggie sub lacked. That's funny, yeah. Sodas were full, 12 packs in all types were back. The last time, several Pepsi, Coke, Mountain Dew were limited. This time, all varieties of soda were there. Baby stuff good, sugar, flour, etc. good. Gas, $3.53 a gallon here. Okay, well, gas here at Sam's, because Andrew just went to Sam's to get gas this morning. He said it was down from $3.21 to $3.17. So, but that's at Sam's, and you know that Sam's gas is always cheaper than regular gas stations. So that's always something to keep in mind if you're a Sam's Club member. So then this, I want to put a little humor in, okay? She said, I thought we could use some humor for today. Prep, pray, and praise God. So I'm going to put this in. Hang on. So with this email that I received, she said, I told you last night I would email you after I talked to my daughter today. She is the cafeteria manager at a local school. Now, we've been hearing a lot about schools and the cafeterias and what's going on, okay? She said she was actually on a video conference yesterday with the USDA. Here is what she told me about the conversation. 1, expect to not receive your full order, but to order as usual no matter what. 2, known shortages in the nation-wide school system are chicken, beef, milk, vegetables, fruit. 3, try to fill gaps in your needs by buying from distributors in your area, including farmers markets. 4, if possible, order extra to stock up as much as possible. She said it sounded like they were expecting the food issue to get worse. But we know this. But when it comes to schools, I guess it's harder for them to even see this. I don't know. I don't know how to take it, you know, because we don't have kids in school anymore. Well, with the exception of our niece and nephew. So it's kind of hard for, you know, and that lunch would be coming to an end in the future. Oh boy. She has been in charge of her school cafeteria for the past 10 years. She said she believes she has sufficient food to keep her lunch program going till March. Most of this you probably already knew, but I know you would like any tiny bit of info. Yeah, thank you so much for telling us this. My. So, okay. So here's quite a few pictures, okay, that I'm going to be putting up here, okay? And this is from a subscriber. She said, I went to a local Kroger store here in Chesterfield County. It's a suburb of Richmond, Virginia, about a week ago, and took a lot of pictures of the shelves in different aisles. I'm in shock to see how many aisles and shelves were almost completely clear of Gatorade aisle. Was shocking because all they had were like a few bottles of the grape flavored Gatorade up on the top shelves, and they were all the singles. My daughter checked in the late 3 times this week at school, sleep issues. And the third day that we went, they were out of the tardy slips suddenly. What's that about? I don't know. We also have a friend who works at this particular store, and my husband talked with him this past week when he stopped in to pick up a few things, and he said that they are able to keep up with getting the shelves restocked. Here's the pictures. All right, so I'm going to put these pictures in. Hang on. So here's another laugh for you, since we're all concerned and talking about shelves these days. I swear, you guys keep me laughing all the time, and I absolutely adore it. Hang on. So Friday night, we were talking about unconventional preps, okay? And we wanted to know, what are some unconventional preps that we have, that you have, okay? And one subscriber emailed me and she said, I use a mortar and pistol, mortar and pestle. You know me. Don't start, okay? And she said, and I remembered you and Trish trying to think of unconventional preps that you had. Yeah, because it's kind of hard to even think, what do we really have? You know, it's things that you use every day, but what would you consider an unconventional prep? She said, I definitely think that these are good to have. I found mine at an antique shop. Nice, heavy marble. Yeah, mortar and pestle. I like that. Thank you. So then this email was sent to me. She said, I'm outside of Indianapolis, Indiana. This Starbucks has been closed for 2 weeks straight that I've noticed now. The store is always busy. I laugh and smile every day I see this. Of course, Starbucks is liberally owned and losing lots of money. I'm not sure if people quit due to the arm candy being required. Most people I know of that work for Starbucks rave about the good pay and benefits. I did hear that they do pay very well, so I don't know what's going on. I feel bad for the people that aren't working here now, but if they are required to get the jab, I'm so happy that they said, kiss my ass. Please kiss the fur babies for me. Well, absolutely. These guys get more kisses and hugs than you can imagine. Oh, and she puts pictures of the Starbucks up. Okay, so I'll put those in right now. So another subscriber emailed me and she said, I'm in Whitehorse, Tennessee right now at Love's Truck Stop. Gas is $3.09, but coolers, they're 90% empty. Jeez. And she put in pictures, so I'm going to put those in for you right now. So this subscriber emailed me and she said, this is the Dollar Tree in northern middle Tennessee. She said, I went in about an hour ago and was floored at what I saw. Talk about empty. My goodness gracious. So I'll put these pictures in so you can see them. Wow. And these pictures are from northern Illinois. And this one picture says, we apologize for the in-stock issues as Kraft is having manufactured issues for cream cheese. Huh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Kraft. Manufacturing issues? I think not. Here's the pictures. So here's from another subscriber. She said, I live in Ogden, Utah, and watch you all the time. Well, thank you, sweetheart. I wanted to share an example of inflation. Ooh. I bought a bunch of these 5-gallon water jugs at Macy's, and that's Maceys, not Macy's, the clothing store, a couple of years ago on sale for $3.99 each. Usually they're $5.99, even just last year. So today I go in Macy's and they're on sale for $11.79 each. How in the world? $11.79 for water? That's not inflation, that's hyperinflation. Here's the picture. Then this was sent to me in the middle of the day from Phoenix, Arizona. Parts of stores are just shutting down, parts of grocery stores, due to staff shortages. So I'll put this picture in now too. So this picture is actually a screenshot, okay? And this is talking about waste management. They're not picking up trash in this subscriber's town due to understaffing, okay? And this screenshot was taken of a local Facebook page. And it says, anyone outside of Pardeeville, and that's Pardeeville, get a letter from Waste Management canceling their service because they can't handle the workload. Want to fight it, but I need to know how big the problem is first. Are you guys experiencing any of this? Let us know, okay? Email me, email Trish, all right? Let's try and get this problem fixed, because waste management, for them just to not pick up trash? Come on. No. I'll put that screenshot in so you can see. Hang on. So with all of this going on, all of these shortages, right? Have you seen what's been going on in the UK? Supermarkets are using cardboard cutouts for fruit and vegetables to mask food shortages. Yeah. I know, that's what I thought too, and I'm like, what's going on here? Why would they do that? Just leave the empty basket so people know. Because if you're going to try and trick people to say, oh, look, it's still there. No, is that cardboard? I mean, that's ridiculous to try and trick somebody to look. We're not here for the looks, guys, okay? We want to know if it's there or not. I mean, so customers at stores including Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Boots poked fun at the shops with photos of fake food in the place of empty shelves. Issues in supply chains have hit many retailers, from toy shops and petrol stations to food shops. One Twitter user wrote, delicious photos of asparagus, while another commented on an enlarged picture of the vegetable pileup. I love that asparagus grows to the size in the UK. It's our climate, I'm sure. And it's literally a cardboard picture of asparagus and carrots and my gosh. Tesco used photo of asparagus, oranges, carrots, and grapes printed on cardboard panels instead of offering its customers the real thing. Meanwhile, Boots at Croydon Whitgift Center, I'm sure I'm butchering that name, used empty triangular cardboard boxes to bolster their sandwich shelves. What in God's name? Shoppers saw cardboard asparagus in London, pictures of oranges and grapes in Milton Keynes, fake carrots in Fakenham. Talk about fake. Fakenham. And 2D bottles of washing liquid bottles in Cambridge. Sainsbury's also employed outline drawings of packaging to fill its empty shelves. Low wages and shortages of workers, in part owing to Brexit and Rona, have left Britain with a shortage of HGV drivers as well as fruit pickers on farms and food processing staff at factories. Although some experts hope in the long term this will drive up wages for British workers, the short-term consequence of the shortages include bare aisles at supermarkets. Sorry, but these products are out of stock. Yeah, just leave those signs up instead of putting fake product. Yet, Food and Drink Federation Chief Ian Wright said supply chain issues will continue to cause issues in Britain. They're causing issues all over the world. It's not just Britain. He said it's going to get worse, and it's not going to get better after getting worse anytime soon. Speaking to listeners at an event organized by the Institution for Government, he added the result of the labor shortages is that the just-in-time system that has sustained supermarkets, convenience stores, and restaurants so the food has arrived on a shelf or in the kitchen just when you need it is no longer working. Yeah, no kidding. And I don't think it will work again. I think we will see we are now in for permanent shortages. I've been saying this. How long have I been saying this? This is permanent. There's no fixing this. You can't put a Band-Aid over this. You really can't. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, this is really aggravating. This is really aggravating, and nobody is willing to say, I mean, okay, in other countries, they're saying, okay, yeah, this is permanent, but is anybody looking for a solution? That's my question. Is anybody looking for a solution? Like over here, everybody's, what's the one thing that I said, what was it, like a month or two ago? When the government says, everything's fine, everything's wonderful, look, it's unicorn farts and sprinkles, blah, 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 and glitter. When the government starts saying things like that, that's when your eyes should be open, your ears should be open, and you're like, what's really going on? When they are trying to mask and just put Band-Aids on everything, that's when you should literally be on high alert and going, what's really going on here? Because when they say everything is fine, don't worry, blah, blah, blah. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Do not listen to them. They are lying. They are lying. I'm sorry. But you guys send me these pictures, okay? We're seeing what's going on in other countries. These shortages are permanent, and I don't give a crap what anybody says. They're permanent, and there is no fixing this. There's no fixing it. We're seeing inflation, but it's not just even inflation. Look at the water the pictures that woman sent me. That water was $3.99. Now it's $11.79 for water. Are you joking? What? $11.79 for water. Please tell me this is a nightmare. All right. I'll leave this link in the description box below so you guys can finish reading the article because I'm getting upset and you guys don't want to see me upset because you know that I start yelling. All right. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. Stay positive. Keep prepping. And as always, fear less.